If you're a guy and you just got broken up with, don't worry, I got you. Listen, guys, the number one thing when you get broken up with that you need to do as a man is to not give in to the heartbreak. She will miss you. Let me explain. Look, maybe if it's your first breakup, and I can understand you miss her, you long for her, however you want to word it, however you want to put it, you cannot give in no matter what, because if and when you do, because some of you guys will, it is over. And the reason I say that is because if you give in after you guys just broke up, then she will lose all respect for you. And a girl cannot love someone that she does not respect. I promise you that. Look, if you want that girl back, and I don't recommend trying to go and get her back, but I know some of you guys always want to spin the block. Let me explain how you can do that. Essentially, after you guys break up, you may be the one that's worse off in the end because girls typically distance themselves emotionally, mentally, months before the actual breakup happens. In the case that she breaks up with you, of course. And the reason she does that is because it will be easier for her to walk away. It might come out of nowhere for you, but for her, it's been something building up for a few months now. So it's easier for her to walk away, and you'll be the one dealing with all the pain in the end, for a while anyway. Let me explain what happens when you don't give in to the heartbreak, when you actually keep your masculine frame, and when you make her want you. This is how you can do that. And this is what happens. Look, after you guys break up, immediately go no contact. That will take away any chances of you contacting her and giving her the validation that the choice that she made was correct. Now, what you want to do is delete her off all social medias if you guys haven't done that already. Block her on things, whatever, and even get off social media for a few days to a few weeks, just so you don't get tempted to do anything that's gonna, sabotage this process. Now, look, when you distance yourself from her in this way, she may be having fun for like a week or two, maybe even a month or whatever. But as time goes on, and she'll feel that absence of you eventually after her rebound, just doesn't work out because most girls, they like to monkey branch or whatever. But most girls, they find a rebound, they have some other guy in mind, whatever. After that ends, that's typically when your absence is felt the most. And because you haven't reached out, because she has not heard from you, she feels like you probably actually are better off without her. She doesn't have that validation from you to say otherwise. She doesn't have you hitting her up, watching her stories, or doing anything crazy. These are things you don't want to do if you want her back in any way, shape, or form. This is when she will start to miss you. Now, what she may start doing if she's not blocked, if she was someone who blocked you, she may unblock you just to do these things, is testing the waters. What she will start to do is watching your stories, liking some post, or sharing some obscure social media post that references the things you guys went through in your relationship and how she misses certain people, a certain someone, and it's usually in reference to what she just went through that was actually significant, not the rebound, but the relationship that actually meant something. In this stage, most guys actually fail. they'll see these things and they'll think, okay, I know she's referencing me. I know a lot of you guys, you that's watching right there, I know you did this. She's referencing our relationship. So now let me hit her up. No, no, don't hit her up. You'll ruin everything. That's not what you do, because as soon as you do that, she will see that small amount of effort that she put in was enough to reel you back in, enough to make you want her again. And no matter how badly you actually do want her again, you don't message her at this stage. It is still testing the waters to see what kind of man you are. At this stage, she will still treat you with less respect than you deserve as a man. In this stage, what you want to continue to do is ignore her small effort attempts at trying to get your attention, because I promise you, give it maybe a week, maybe two, even a month max, right? Because it's going to happen. I promise you, if you give it time, it will happen. She is inevitably going to hit you up in your DMs, and she may even call you. And that's all the better. That's what you want, right? You want her to hit you back up in some capacity. You want her to actually show genuine effort that she wants to get back in contact with you, that she wants to enter your world again as a man, right? That's what you want. And in this stage, that's when you can, what I recommend you do is to ignore it, because nothing is ever good when you go back to it. But I know for a lot of you guys, you want to spin the block. So, anyway, in the event that she messages you at this point, what you want to do is just to act normal. Don't push anything, don't rush anything, don't do anything crazy. Don't say anything crazy. Not the, oh, I love you, I missed you. Like, why did things have to end this way? Like, we could have made it work out so good. Guys, you don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. You'll look like a fool. I promise you that. You'll look like a goofy. Just act normal, act casual, act like you've been here before. I promise you, everything works out in the end. That's what you want to do if you want to successfully bring back someone who left you. Don't give in to the heartbreak, because most women will give in to the heartbreak for you if you're strong enough to let her do it in the first place. And to be honest, I probably should have said this in the beginning, but the only way that this actually works, is if you were a significant person in her life. Like I said before, you're not the rebound, right? You were the relationship that meant something. The person like who actually gave her, the feelings that she needed, not none of this rebound stuff to fulfill some void that's going to be empty again within weeks to a month. You got to be that person of significance, the person who meant something. That's what you want. Guys, don't give in to the heartbreak, because most women that you are with will come back to you if you were significant enough.